So the All Black squad has just been announced for the Rugby Championship, and with that came a second announcement. The AB's XV side that will be taking on Japan and the Japan 15 in the July Internationals. But looking through at this squad, a lot of talented players. There's certainly going to be awesome matchups. A few of the players in here as well that people thought may have had a good shot at making it into that All Black squad. But looking through, first of all, we'll start with the props. They will be as follows: Jermaine Ainsley, Ollie Jaeger, Tavita Mafaleo, Xavier Numia, and Aiden Ross. Now, a couple of those guys really had a decent shot of making it into that All Blacks team, definitely with the amount of propping injuries that we have seen for the AB's contenders over the last little while. Then in the hookers, it will be Asafa Moa, Ricky Riccatelli, and Tyrone Thompson. You'd have to say the three front runners for the chance of getting into that All Blacks side. None of them quite doing so. Asafa Moa, I think the thing that may have hurt him a little bit was that consistency for his line-out throw, but I'm sure if he gets that right, could have an AB's call-up in the very near future. The locks, they have gone with Ngatawa Koi, Quinton Strange, and Isaiah Walker Leawiri. Three talented locks who I'm sure will match up well up against the Japanese. And the loose forwards, Billy Harmon, Akiri Ioane, who a few people were surprised to see not make his way into the All Blacks after being in that squad for the Rugby Championship in 2022, but he's a little bit out of form at the moment, so he's got the chance here for the AB's XV to try and find that form once again. Also in the loose forwards, Duplessis Karefi, Christian Leo Willie, who's been going very well for the Crusaders as of late, has got a Super Rugby Pacific final just around the corner this weekend. Peter Gus Soakula has got the ability of playing 6, 7 and 8, actually can play in the locking duo as well if needed. Soakula, so a very versatile player to have in any side. And Cameron Suafua, the Blues lock, but also loose forward, close out the forwards for the AB XV. Looking through at the halfbacks now, Falau Fakatava and Brad Weber, two men who were right on the verge of getting into that selection. Some people were picking Weber ahead of Christie, but in the end the All Blacks, they did go the other way. And a big congratulations, of course, to Cam Roigard, and to get himself that debut for the All Blacks, perhaps after that very good Super Rugby Pacific season. The first fives, Brett Cameron and Stephen Perofeta. And Perofeta, I feel like there's not too many players who have a harder rub of the green when it comes to their AB's journey. Got himself about 2 minutes in his debut while the All Blacks were defending, and they pretty much said, try and create a winning opportunity for us. He wasn't able to do so, mainly because he didn't touch the ball. But then from there, he has really lacked real minutes for the ABs. Perhaps when all the players go overseas and he stays in New Zealand, he might get the crack for next season. In the midfield, it's going to be Jack Goodhue, Alex Nankerville, Billy Proctor, and Balin Sullivan. A couple handy centres for the Hurricanes. Proctor, he's an absolute workhorse, has stamina for days, could someday find themselves in the ABs. I think a lot of people forget that that man is still only 24 years of age. So a very bright future ahead for Billy Proctor. In the outside backs, it will be Sam Gilbert, AJ Lamb, Ruben Love, Atenai Nana Satoro, the quick stepping winger from the Chiefs, and Jonah Nareki gets himself the chance in this AB's XV squad. So like I mentioned, these guys, they are going to be taking on the Japanese on the 8th of July. That is their first contest. Should be an outstanding one, and I'm very curious to see how they match up against the Japan side, and also further, how many of these men, by the time we get to the Rugby World Cup 2023, will find themselves in that All Black squad. But thank you all very much for tuning into this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think of this All Blacks XV side, and who do you feel will be the standout for them throughout their upcoming fixtures. But thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all for the next one.